bogeys. Here
I
they
think it's
come.
about time I finally make this video. This is a video on pretty much my experience on Widow, but not really too much of an experience, more of like the settings, certain things to do. Like by any means, I'm just a Widow player. I'm not like no crazy player. Like I'ma just put that out there. I could definitely say I'm, not the average Widow, because the average widow doesn't have her lord. Um,
Five,
but pretty
four,
much like
three,
just getting to the
two,
basics,
one.
the settings is pretty simple. Now there is a Twitch streamer, or you could I watch him from YouTube. I don't know if he streams Twitch, but his name is Demers, and he plays Widow. That's pretty much the first like person I watched on the Widow stuff when I was trying to grow and learn on Widow. So this site, the reticle is very similar to his, and I'm a console player, as y'all can see. Pretty simple. Like, you'll be surprised how simplistic it is. I mean, this works for me. Like 158 horizontal, 151 vert. I just moved it because it was 170, but ever since I changed my settings, there's a reason why I don't play dual zone S curve no more. This is my dual zone S curve if anybody want to copy it, but it's finicky. I don't personally like it because it does, like, you have to pretty much, it moves too much. Like the little bit of dead zone input, like, it just, you have to flick. Like, yeah, it will close in on a target, but in game, going against flyers and stuff like that, where so much margin for error, it's just like, no. And then like jumping will be good to smooth out your shot, but it's not really much movement that you can do, like aim wise. I use classical curve. I use classic curve. That might seem like insane because it's basic curve, but I have Lord Hawkeye and I do the same thing with him. Never had to change his curve or none of that other stuff, because my dual zone S curve kind of simulates that, but it's not similar. I'm running, obviously this could be tailored to your taste, because if you don't like, if messing with stick drift or whatever. I have Hall effect joysticks, so I don't get stick drift. So I'm running 0 zeros down the board. Obviously no sensitivity boost because I like to hit more of my shots and not like to be flashy. Like, sensitivity is good if you can maintain it. If you got control freaks or anything like that, I feel like you can bump your sense up. But this controller that I have is just real touchy on the joysticks. So I'm running obviously 8 window size. These you could tailor to your taste too, depend on if you like that, whatever. I am doing close range aim assist. You can change that, but there's a reason why I say it's a little bit like it's tricky, because yeah, this I pretty much just 5-5 classical curve. Obviously that's just how it is. My reticle is just 22 dot. Same. Obviously reticle is just just find a dot and yeah, just pretty much build on it. Like the blur, there's no blur, center gap, like yeah. Obviously that's if you guys want to copy that, and it's white. You can change it to any color you like, but I just like white because because I want the circle to be a little smaller than the actual hitbox itself, than the actual bullet itself. Because when you're trying to hit the head, it's like if you train your aim to pretty much be exactly where that is, then you can pretty much if you train your aim to be exactly where, you know, head level, whatever, to be exactly where the reticle is, then it's pretty much gonna be dots. Like you're just gonna hit headshots. Ever since I changed it. ADS, this could be custom, like anything, you know, just ADS, horizontal, you know, anything like that, pretty much. Change this if you ever get the team up. Don't know why these aren't just all, you know, ADS in general. It should be. I have hold to dash because obviously you don't wanna double tap, because I got my settings pretty much the same. Everything's the same. So I hold RB and tap A to jump. Like you could do that, and if you're kind of good with hitting your shots, you could do this. I would say the only time you should kind of like not sit still is when you're going against a Hawkeye, because I mean, as much as it seems like Widow might look like a small target, but Hawkeye is broken. He takes way too much fucking skill. Like, well, not take way too much skill. He doesn't take skill. Takes no skill at all. Like, I'm gonna be honest. As a Hawkeye main, I almost average 17 final hits in 10 minutes. He's not. He is not, like, no. But pretty much, in just honestly, you could sit in a, like, if you're a learning Widow, like you're just trying to learn Widow and eventually get her Lord and whatever, Conquest is a good mode to pretty much like get those, you know, it's a 6v6. It's not, you don't have the pressure of quick play and that type of like sweatiness, if you guys get what I mean. And obviously if you're a learning Widow, you're not gonna be good unless you're on PC, but you're not really gonna be good, you know, so I wouldn't hop in a rank and potentially sell your or other people's ranks, you know. So I wouldn't really do that specifically. But pretty much this is like all the settings, like it's just the same stuff. Just nothing's really different for real. Then you could just train your aim to be a certain way, like hop in here and just, you know, set the targets to whatever you want to do. If you want to do the kick combo, because her kick combo is her bread and butter.
5, 4,
It is her
3,
bread and butter combo.
2, 1.
You can just go in here, no ability cooldowns, and just pretty much train to be at head level.
Target neutralized.
Like with the small dot, I can pretty much see like a lot of her face. And Luna's one of the hardest targets to hit in the head. So she's annoying for sure. And then it's okay to hit body shots too.
Another one
Like
bites the dust.
it's completely okay if you can guarantee a 3-tap body shot.
Bogeys,
I mean,
here they come.
you know, if they not really getting healed, I mean, it's okay. She does kind of have problems with dive, but you kind of can like win against them. I would say just try to like shoot first before they come towards you, before they actually, you know, dive you. If you get that shot off and get that damage off, you can kick, do the pull in, and yeah, you can pretty much just do that. And she's a 275. You can do headshots too, but you know, it just depends on the game. You ain't gotta be flashy, like, to be real. And with Widow, you might get shunned for solo ulting, but her ult comes back really fast. So, you know, Gambit paired up with a Gambit and a Rocket, she can do a lot. Like, that's 275 and that's a full burst. It's not crazy, but with Gambit it gets pretty nasty. With Rocket, I think it's probably better on Rocket. Rocket and Luna's damage boost. I don't really get Mantis buff no more, but when I do, I'll pop off, and this is speaking for other Widows as well. Just hitting those shots is just amazing. But I don't know, like, I had duels on S-Curve for the longest time, and that what got me Lord, and that what pretty much got me, like, the clips and all that, but recently I just switched it up, the settings. I just wanted stuff more smooth. I can hit flyers without like having to make a big input, you know, having to flick, because I can move my joystick a certain way and it won't like, I can still hit that middle ground with just moving my joystick a certain way. If I move it the same way on my duels on S curve, it will pretty much do this. Just do that. And
I spy
just
some
not.
bad guys.
It's always good to pretty much bunny hop and all that other
Looking
stuff.
for a new challenge.
For rank, depending on the map, you can hold angles. You do not want to be sitting in a squirrel girl line of fire, because that's never good. No, that is never good. And I'm not the person to watch. It's just like, I'm just giving my settings out there just so people can learn it and just see if it's right for them. Because people on console might have control freaks, might have back buttons, you know. For people that probably don't have that, then like, you know, maybe you can try these settings out and they can be good. Honestly, you're not gonna pick up these settings and be amazing, especially if you don't really got time, or it's, you know, it takes time. You gotta learn your shots and stuff like that. I didn't really figure Widow out until like my 7th hour of playing her. So that's just pretty much that. But Widow has my most time. She's my funnest character ever.
Another one bites the dust.
She's my funnest player ever. I love this hero. As much as it seems like. I pretty much got every skin for her and all that. I'm mad she don't have a legendary, but yeah. And I'm gonna say this, Widow is riddled with bugs. There's the biggest one I would say is the ADS, because you can go against the wall and it won't aim at the wall, but it will pretty much aim up. And what that will do sometimes, even without that wall, it could be a Magneto ult, or it could just be just out in the open. You could just be jumping around and all that other stuff, and then your character just like you ADS and it just flick all the way to the right. Like it's stupid. You know, I feel like we just need to bring that out, because Widow doesn't really have she doesn't have a good pick rate. So, you know, when certain bugs like that, they just don't hear them. They don't hear about them, you know. So they just look the other way. It's not, you know, nothing's wrong with that. But yeah, it's kind of like game breaking for her. It messes with her a lot, to be real. It's really annoying to accidentally, like, just pretty much your aim, you'll be on point, and then all of a sudden you can just get that, you'll be pretty much like this, and then you would try to aim down again and it'll just go to the ceiling or something like that.
Another one bites the dust.
And don't be scary with her, like, to be real. Do not be scary with her. If you know you have a guaranteed pick, then just take it. Don't get too aggressive, because obviously you don't know what they have. You know, they can have a Gambit. His self-healing is the best in the game. And I mean, he can just heal him right up. Adam Warlock, he's an easy target. Invis is a little weird because she can push you back. Luna's pretty simple. Mantis, you just gotta watch her CC. That's it. But with the dive, I feel like I said, if you just train to shoot first before they come and dive you, then yeah, the most trouble I have is with a Daredevil, in my opinion, because he could grapple to you pretty much at light speed. So, but that's pretty much like that. I mean, I might throw like some gameplay in like other videos or whatnot like that. I don't really play rank like that, but I don't know. I should. People be telling me I should. Just not with her. I just don't play rank with her. But I don't know. People be telling me I should. But it's just like, it's not like no top 500 Widow gameplay. No, hell no. I might throw some gameplay in like some replay stuff or something like that in the future. Who knows? But shoot. Just some standard Widow gameplay, or just some tips or something like that.